Hi, folks. I have a confession to make that is a little embarrassing. I love Twitter. I'm totally addicted to it, but I love it for news. Whenever there's a shooting or something, you can find out if the guy's name is Mohammed, like that. And then you go to CNN and it literally has yesterday's news. But Twitter updates it, and by the time the mainstream media has a sheriff reading a police statement, we go, yeah, I know, dude. The other great thing about Twitter is moments. You know the little lightning bolt? You click on that and you get a great sort of a temperature. You get the weather of North America. You find out what everyone's talking about. And I was shocked to see what a huge contingent of those are sports. Now, today, there's no major sports going on, so you don't see a lot of sports. But most of the time, Twitter moments are about 50% sports, which is why I brought on my sports expert best friend here, Bill Schultz. Bill, say hello.
I like sports. Hello.
And he'll be handling it every time we go to sports, which won't be much today. So don't get your hopes up. You won't be seeing a lot of Bill. So from now on, we are going to regularly go through every single item in the Twitter moments. Bill, what is number one on the list?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Notorious RBG.
Yes, she regrets her remarks on Trump. She called him a faker. She is now saying that those comments were, quote, ill-advised. P.S. If I were an MC, my name would be ill-advised. Gavin, what say you?
Ill-advised. I hate Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Her husband does all the cooking and all the cleaning, and for her, that's a feather in her cap. She always dresses like she's at a Chinese funeral or she's some sort of 17th century poet. I hate her lace doily sticking out of her neck all the time. And she's a typical feminist who has this sort of vindictive detest. Is that the word? Vindictive hatred
a lot of words,
for housewives. She sees housewives as weak, whereas we here on the right venerate them. We see them as sentient beings who are wizards who can create life. Ruth Bader Ginsburg sees them as sellouts, and I hate her guts for that, and that's why she hates Trump. Next item.
All right, these librarians are making a statement on Black Lives Matter, and the statement is basically the neutrality of libraries and the importance of diverse collections, displays, and staff. And if we scroll down, I think we will see some examples of
who the hell goes to a library anymore? On Amazon.com, they're used for $1.
Yeah, anyone over 20 doesn't even know what a Dewey Decimal System is, or I should say under.
Why do libraries exist? They seem ridiculous to me. And by the way, the term Black Lives Matter shows how stupid your movement is. We know it's illegal to kill blacks, despite what Beyonce will try to tell you. So saying Black Lives Matter is ridiculous. It's so redundant. Your movement is redundant, and the only way you can make it a real movement is to pretend that cops hunt blacks for sport. And that rhetoric is not only insane, but it's dangerous because it makes stupid people kill cops.
My movement was full of peanuts, and I didn't even eat any last night.
Ew, gross.
That was weird.
Next.
Gigi Hadid cover on the Vogue Olympics issue. Why does Vogue even have an Olympics issue, Gavin?
Okay, you want to hear why Gigi Hadid, if you find her beautiful, you're a rape apologist?
I don't even, those are words in a sentence that I guess had a period at the end of it, but what does that even mean?
It's a fact.
I think she has lovely eyes.
Do you know why Scandinavians and Northern Europeans are so attractive? Because the Vikings would go to somewhere like Glasgow, rape everyone, take the prettiest ones back with them, and leave all the dogs there. So Viking countries have beautiful women because they were stolen centuries ago. So if you find this woman attractive, you are pro-abduction of women,
right,
pro-rape, pro-Viking, pro-pillaging. I find her ugly because I'm a feminist. I prefer Andrea Dworkin.
That was as convoluted as it oddly made sense. All right, last night recap. Rami Malek shares a Robert Downey Jr. story. Who doesn't have one? See,
who is Rami Malek?
I believe he's on that show, Mr. Robot.
Wait, why does that say that?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to get back to...
He's got sort of heroin-looking eyes, but a body that won't quit, I'm told. So he's tells Conan what he thinks of Kanye West. So basically, this is just a clip of him telling a...
All right, this better be good.
We're about to
better be good, weird face.
Good thing. Unfortunately, this is live, so if it isn't, we won't be able to edit it out.
Okay, that's GIF. Let's go down to the video. Hurry up, hurry up. We're running out of time.
In the meantime, I'm going to go look for the next one.
Let's start with the contenders to join Team Trump. Analysts expect the pick
Wait,
to
what's
go
this
to
got to do
New
with
Jersey
Rami
Governor
Malek?
Chris Christie,
I think we scrolled down
former
too far.
House Speaker Newt Gingrich.
This is a catastrophe. What are you doing, dude? Well, that's lame. All right, next.
All right. All the ways people want to look at them using emojis. True love means finding someone who looks at you the way.
Wait a minute. Can I just say something about Robert Downey Jr.?
Yes.
There is no person worse dressed in movie history than Iron Man. Have you seen what he wears?
It's a little bit like a used car salesman.
I think Robert Downey Jr. is having sex with his stylist because she's not qualified to do her job. Someone is having sex with her. He wears snowboarder pants. He'll wear like weird camper shoes and stuff.
And the kind of tinted eyewear normally seen on Geraldo Rivera.
He dresses like a French-Canadian raver from the 90s. Look him up.
There's no other type of French-Canadian.
Any picture of Tony Stark is suspiciously bad. It looks so bad that there's some infidelity going on with the stylist because she is an idiot. Sorry. Next. Now, let's go up to this. All the ways people want someone to look at them. I want my wife to look at me like the way this guy looks at milk. Can we see the way the guy looks at milk? By the way, can you imagine, you're not married, but imagine if your wife lusted you so much that she would send you nude pics and do watercolors of your genitalia?
I would kill for anyone, male, female, or animal, to do watercolors of my genitalia.
How about this?
Even by accident.
How about any wife in the country lusts her husband as much as he lusts her? Like, I would be happy with if my wife would just, send me a picture of a butt cheek.
I think that you should just be happy that you're still able to use the term a wife and you
I am.
in the same sentence.
Thank God for penance.
Blessings and count them.
Okay, let's see more admiring looks.
All right, see, we got the
Dogs,
dog ones.
boring. We bred them to love you.
Yeah, well, boy, look at those
Of course
eyes.
they love you. That's a genetic accident.
Yeah, well, he just made a little accent on that meal.
Okay, that's
don't
funny.
remember. That's
See, aren't these fun little memes? This is why I like Twitter.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh, worst guy ever.
How he made history come alive.
You say Trump is Hitler? I think Lin-Manuel Miranda is Hitler. That milk is
I
awesome.
do recall you saying Hitler had some good ideas. I think that was off camera. Should I
Trains
not?
did run on time.
I probably should not.
What is it with dictators and trains? They're obsessed with train schedules.
I think that the train people are the ones.
Oh, this is a rare photo of Obama grabbing our prime minister's ass.
Well, look at
And
the
Justin
way
Trudeau
he's
going,
looking at him.
are you serious right now? All right, next.
All right, are we going to latest polls on Trump? All right, let's go to that one right there.
Yep. Latest polls on Trump. I'll sum this up in a nutshell right away. Trump is not having a surge. Hillary is having a plummet. That's what's going on here.
Yeah, I would
next.
say so. Nintendo is bringing back the original NES. That same device where we played Super Mario Brothers, Street Fighter, and the like is coming back because we're all nostalgic lamos. Gavin.
Average video game players 36. They are bored. They've gone down the wormhole. That's why they like Minecraft. They're sick of graphics. And just like with porn, you end up saying, I want to see men dressed as worms being stepped on by high heel shoes. These guys have gone so far down the video game hole that they want to play old crappy games that we grew up with that sucked. Guys, build a table, get a job, do a home repair. You can even fix your dishwasher, If you look it up online, you can find the part, and then there's a YouTube video on how to install it. Grow up. Do something real. Fix a window pane. Take off that weird putty that they use to seal it and put in those little tabs that hold the pane there. It's a fascinating look at how glass was...
I can't build a table, but I did see Pikachu on my table this morning, and I swiped right, and I got him on the first try.
Next!
All right. George W. Bush was moved by the music at Adele's memorial. The former president swayed and smiled during the Battle Hymn of the Republic at Tuesday's service.
Let's see. I hope they have the video.
And 5 police officers. But yeah, I hope they have video of a funeral. Thanks, Gavin.
Look at this. Look at this. Okay, is he senile?
No, he's white.
No, it's a funeral. How can you not know not to sway?
Well, Battle Hymn of the Republic, it's very stirring.
And if you watch it for long, he really starts getting it. He's not just swaying.
Actually, there is a little strokey thing going on there.
You know what it is? I'm telling you, pharmaceuticals. He's probably got some sort of heart thing, and they give him this, and they go, oh, he said, it makes me feel nauseous, and they go, okay, we'll give you this. It's like, what's a really good drug? Fentanyl, that's what killed Prince.
Is that what it was? Yeah. Then it's good.
They gave him some feel-good drug because he was having trouble getting through the day, and they overdid it. The doctor should be sued for this. That or he's senile. Don't dance at cops' funerals. Oh, and
Don't.
by the way, Obama, when you're at a cop's funeral, don't bring up dead perps and gangsters and Bloods and Crips who get shot. That's not the same line of duty. Selling Lucy Newports is not the same as fighting to keep us safe. You dunce, you single mom Hawaiian woman.
I dated a Lucy Newport. Long story for another time. And the Emmy nominees go to. They're out. These are the shows. I'm wondering of how many of them you've seen.
Okay, let's go down to the shows quickly. We're running out of time here. Transparent. Mentally ill gays dressed as women.
Original title, oddly enough.
Very sad.
Blackish. Any thoughts on that? That's
Blackish. Haven't seen it. I bet it's well written though. See, a lot of these shows are actually surprisingly well written.
Yeah.
Because it's guys who are on their third divorce who need to make money. Like King of Queens is way funnier than it should be. But Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, if you watch that and focus on the writing, Tina Fey has a gift. The way she can bring the A plot and the B plot together and make them converge is very impressive. I hear Veep is good too.
Veep is amazing. Love it. That's, I think, the best written show I've ever.
Kennedy Nation, Kennedy at Fox Business is obsessed with Veep.
Yeah, it's really good.
Next. In Silicon Valley, Mike Judge, gift from God.
Yes, he's
gift
great.
from God.
And you look like you work there. SB's tribute to Zaevion Dobson leaves everyone with chills.
Ooh, let's get some chills. I love having chills.
Zaevion Dobson lost his life shielding fellow students from rogue gunfire. ESPN Sports reports honored him last night with the Arthur Ashe Courage Award. When his mother and brother got up to accept the award, there was hardly a dry eye in the house.
I don't know about this. He shielded other students from gunfire? At what shooting? Cover to unmute.
There's so many, dude. I've lost count. And that's a commentary on the world. No. By the way, it is a fun fact. Eyes are never dry.
91 people every day. Wherever you're from, whatever you think.
Hurry up. We don't have time. No offense.
What you can't forget is that every one of those people who dies has a story. This is one of them. It's about a 15-year-old kid, an athlete, and a role model who had nothing to do with the bullet that took his life. He and his friends didn't know the people who killed him or anything about the feud that led to their gunfire. But in a split second, because of his incredible courage, he became part of one of the saddest statistics in America. So now, we let him tell us his story. In an average year...
Okay, that's enough. That's fucking awesome. Sorry, this isn't the venue for that. We don't have enough time, but...
That's about...
Our hats go off to you, sir. Very impressive. Next!
Cleveland Zoo Snow Leopard Cub needs a new name. You know I love these stories.
Oh, this is easy. This is easy. This writes itself. Kevin. Next.
What you need to know Thursday. I think this is just an overall thing looking at the Republican National Convention. You want to do this one?
Sure.
Okay, we're going on.
RNC is going on, convention. I'm not going. Sonny Johnson is there. Rat, our old buddy, is there. I'm not sure. I don't think Ann Coulter's going.
Yes, she is.
Oh, she is? Yeah. She'll be there. She'll be here in the studio very soon. All right, next.
Okay, you guys are going quicker than I am. Right after that one, we'll go to Do We Want Floating Dogs? No, we don't.
Did we already do this one?
We did this. No.
Okay, let's do it. Here are 23 ways you can be killed if you're black in America. All right? Go down quickly. It's playing. Riding in your girlfriend's car with a child in the back. You could get killed. The police will shoot you if you ride in the car with your girlfriend if you're black. That's insane. No one thinks that. She wasn't killed because she failed to signal. She was killed because she hanged herself. Philando Castile, by the way. Can you stop it here? If your wife or your girlfriend cheated on you with a guy named Philando Castile, you would understand.
I'm going to an all-inclusive resort called Philando Castile with my girlfriend, and it's couples only. Couples only.
I will sword fight anyone unless their name is Philando Castile, and then my fencing mask is off. Next.
And he's always wearing a mask because he's Philando Castile.
By the way, he was stealing Newports, and he looked like the perp because he was the perp. He got shot putting his hands in his pockets. Not because he was riding in the car with his girlfriend.
Boy,
That's not a crime.
I know a way to get shot if you're Gavin in America. Wow. All right, what's the next topic?
Okay, what do we got here?
Changing one letter makes for a totally new film. This sounds quirky. It only takes one letter.
Anything? No, we got it all. Down. Let's do the dogs.
Yes.
Changing one letter and okay, go.
And here are some examples.
Go.
Back to the suitor, you'll be in stitches. What? The fault in our stats.
Scroll down.
I think yippee pie
I hate these stupid memes.
Pie hard. All right. Top
Yippee
none.
pie, shut up. This is boring. Next. God, pun. You know how you know what a pun is? It's the joke that's not funny. What are we, our granddads all of a sudden?
Can't.
Hey, and it's not Batman, it's Ratman.
It's hard to pun virginity. Which deputies free a bear? Oh, should we do the bear
John
on the
Krasinski
Subaru?
goes back home in the Haulers trailer.
Well, all right. Do we want to look at that?
I don't care. You know the problem with trailers these days is they tell you about movies 8 months, 9 months, a year in advance. Remember Ghostbusters? How long ago did we hear that Ghostbusters was going to rock our socks off?
Technically 1984.
Is it even out yet? I don't think it's out yet.
No, it's out this week, I think.
Jesus.
And
Lord.
I'm told there's going to be some ladies in this one.
Oh, that sounds exciting. I hate when dudes do macho action movies. I like my sister fighting crime. I want to see Jamie Bond. Deputies freed a bear that trapped itself in a Subaru. That's awesome. Good work, guys. I would be petrified of a bear. By the way, no one talks about these times when these cops...
I don't see a broken window.
Yeah, he probably just ripped... How did he get in?
Yeah, stay away from me.
Yeah,
Bill.
wait.
How'd you get in there, Bear?
There's some physics here that I'm missing.
Wait a minute. You guys have opposable thumbs now?
I don't get it when the clowns do it, but this bear is not nearly as talented.
This is the beginning of the movie Planet of the Bears. The bear, you're just about to see the bear go into reverse.
Once they learn how to put key in ignition, we're doomed. That's it, people.
As soon as we see them in,
Stupid apes.
they're going to be in lab coats soon, figuring out ways to poison us. All right, next. How we doing? We're running out of time.
Pokemon Go is making people do strange things. I've just become
Let's see the
newly
picture.
aware of this phenomenon.
Dude, as a man, how old are you?
I am 40 on the dot.
As a 40-year-old, you may not ever fully understand what Pokemon Go
No,
is.
I still don't
That will
really
be
get
a
it.
failure. That will be disappointing.
And I'm as failure-y as it gets.
Pull up that picture. This is by my house. I just moved to the burbs. I saw two men playing Pokemon Go. One of them didn't have shoes on. The other guy, the guy you're about to see on the left, he goes, "All right, I'm gonna go to the park and get a two." That guy on the left goes, "I'm gonna go get the Chubies or whatever at the park." And the guy with no shoes didn't even look up. These are grown men. Well, hey, feminists, you said marriage is stupid and men shouldn't propose. This is what they do now. Instead of raising money for their family and working the extra shift so a boy can buy hockey skates, they play Pokemon Go with no shoes on. Next.
It looks like he's looking at a picture of himself, what he'd look like wearing pants and no shoes. I mean, there is a certain type of person that does this, and they all look alike. All right, I'm
Virgin
sorry.
hair.
I apologize to...
Let's go back to the screen. We got to move. We're running late. We're out of time.
All right, Shaq.
Shaq.
We did that. All right, so Shaq dunks on his own.
Wait a minute. That's not there. Let's go through these. We've covered all these.
it's right-
Down,
it's
down,
adjacent to-
down. We only have one more.
Oh, okay.
Here's who will speak at the Republic. Well, you're talking about sports moments. This is just...
Well, no.
Here's who will speak at the Republican National Convention. All right, let's
Trump
see who.
and Trump and Trump. That's it.
Okay, good. Scroll down. Trump, that's going to be awesome. That's worth going. Keep
Is
going.
anyone else? I think maybe the Oak Ridge Boys and Trump. That's it.
I don't care about any of this. You know who I do care about? Have you seen this Trump VP who's a general? It's a VP option. He looks like a total badass.
Pence guy?
No, his name is... I can't answer my phone because someone got my phone number and they call me every 2 minutes. No, there's this general who was fired. Can you look him up? A general who was fired for telling Obama that Muslims and Islam and terrorism is about to be an issue. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a thing called ISIS coming up. Obama goes, "You're fired, you lunatic Islamophobe." And here he is about to become our VP. If he does become our VP, I am leaving America and going back to Canada.
Because why?
Because America will be perfect
It doesn't.
and my work will be done here. I can only go to countries that need my help. And no, that's not him. And if this general becomes Trump, just look up Trump's VP general. If this general becomes the VP, we're going to have Superman and Superman in the White House. And I had always dreamed of Superman and Batman, where I called Batman Ted Cruz. There he is. There he is. Look at this guy. He's a murderer. He murders people with his bare hands, and 100% of them are bad guys.
He's the proverbial bear in a car.
He is the bear in a car. We're about to have a bear in a car in America for the VP.
Bear in
And if
car,
so,
2016.
We're all going to move back to Canada because America won't need anyone's help. It will be utopia.
I will believe you on the whole moving to Canada part.
Canada needs help. We have Justin Trudeau, who sits there and lets his ass get grabbed by the president, by the way.
He's a handsome man, and I believe you're just jealous.
Obama doesn't have any willpower, no self-control with those people. Folks,
Oh, boy.
thanks for tuning in to Twitter Moments, and we hope you like it because we'd like to do it again. I think we got through all 20, right?
As far as they know, yes, we did.
I like you more than a friend. Bye. Did you like that? Okay, check it out. I got a whole comedy show called How's It Going, Eh? You just have to click right here to subscribe.